Hey guys, today's a special, amazing day here in Canada, and that is Canada Day. July 1st is Canada Day, and it's very similar to how the Americans celebrate their Independence Day or their 4th of July celebrations with fireworks and food and everything. And if you didn't know that, hey, that's okay, but today I'm going to celebrate a little bit here on my channel and talk about my 5 favorite comic book characters that are Canadian. And I wanted to really do something special for this, because it's not every day that, or every video that lands on a special holiday, so I thought, hey, it's Friday. It's not proper costumes, but let's just do something a little bit different. So I hope you guys enjoy this. The first character I'm going to talk about, well, actually, to back up a little bit, I'm not going to be introducing characters that are from a real life counterpart. So that, you got Justin Trudeau, who was just added to Civil War II from, our Prime Minister, Canadian Prime Minister. And, well, and it's not even unprecedented for his family, because his father, Pierre Trudeau, who was Prime Minister at the time, was also added into the Marvel Comics. So really, at that point, hey, they are both comic characters, but I want to not talk about them. I want to talk about 5 very specific ones. The first one we're going to talk about is Wolverine. Now, Wolverine is a name that I'm sure most of my viewers here on YouTube and anyone who comes across this video will automatically know is a Canadian. He's named after one of the mountains in Alberta. He's a very, very Canadian hero and wears it very proudly in the comics. He's on pretty much just about every team in the Marvel Universe, or has been at some point. And if he hasn't been yet, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if he hasn't been yet, he likely will be at some point, let's be honest. Wolverine is very popular across the world, especially in comic world. He's a super awesome hero and has been in pretty much every X-Men related film at this point. And if he's not in it, there's references to him in it. So he's a very impactful hero, very specific, and he was part of the Weapon X program, which was part of Project K that took place in Canada. So Weapon X is a Canadian program, according to the Marvel Universe. Thank you. We create awesome superheroes. And that leads me into the next hero, which is Deadpool. Now, Deadpool, also part of Weapon X, but Deadpool just recently celebrated huge success across the world, across the globe with the Deadpool movie, which has been fantastic, portrayed by Ryan Reynolds, also a very Canadian individual who really wanted to have that part of it. In fact, the entire film was shot in Vancouver. A lot of locations you see in the film are actually from Vancouver, not made up for the film. Next up, we have Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim, as much as he's not a superhero, he is part of a comic book series, had a movie made from him that was, he's in Toronto and all this other stuff. So really you got the, from Vancouver to Toronto aspect of a lot of the films here. It's just one of those things that, yes, he's probably more of a video game character, but fun enough. He did face off against several superheroes in his film version. Well, the actors, obviously, you have Captain America / Johnny Storm, and you have Superman that he faced off with. So, hey, you can't go wrong there. Next up, we have Northstar. Northstar is probably one of the most underrated characters in all of comics, I feel. I was first introduced to him back when I was in college in the early 2000s with a group of my friends who were huge into comics. And he's just, again, part of Alpha Flight, has unique abilities, but he's also very specifically one of the long-term openly gay superheroes. He wasn't created gay to pander to a demographic or to make a point or to increase sales. That's just who he is. And how much more Canadian can you get than a hero that his sexuality is just a small part of him? In fact, I think there was even a big to-do about it as the first wedding in comics with that. So, great character, but that leads me right into one of the most Canadian heroes you can have. In the United States, you guys have Captain America. Britain, you have Captain Britain. We have Captain Canuck. Captain Canuck is a standard type vigilante / hero. He does work for a government organization as opposed to, on his own, like vigilante type thing. But recently he did undergo a complete metamorphosis from spandex wearing Captain America looking to much more of a Batman / Iron Man looking type of hero. Again, updated, more today. And the web series is amazing. I have a link for it in the description. You gotta check that out. Really well done. All-star cast. And in fact, UD Replicas made a version of this costume for them for their big announcement release. So that looks really awesome. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions, if you have any favorite Canadian superheroes or comic book stories or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you guys on that. For now, if you want to make sure you subscribe, I'm going to have some more great videos of props and costumes. This is just a really exciting thing for me to do. I just want to do something a little bit different. Also, don't forget about my Zoom Cowl giveaway. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. As soon as I hit that will be drawn. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, thanks for all your support and thanks for subscribing.